Flick back. Never mind, it's a shrub. God damn it, Anthony.
They were like, oh, we're just doing PvE. Brother, first off, you're a Reaper. That's not a thing for Reapers. Aha, gotcha! I jumped the gun, man. I can't believe they are already back. I'm just doing PvP. I'm a pirate, you see. Get out of here, you Reaper. GG. Yeah. Give me that chest. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Where's my rowboat? David, where are you? Come on, David. David! Oh, man, you were playing hide and seek with me, weren't you, buddy? Aha, yeah. I'm so happy to see you. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. All right. Thank you, Barnaby.
See, what I do like is that I don't like to block, but I'm already almost dead. So they are making it to where I have to block because I haven't gotten the parry timing down. Dude, did I just take damage again? I don't even know. I might be Eat. I don't have food. I have 0 health. I think I died. But nope, now I died.
Wait, okay, but before we do that, put it in like cruise control or something, or let me drive. 'Cause you gotta do some shit. You have to experience this. Get out of this pilot seat.
What do you want me to do?
Come to the Pico chamber.
Knock, knock.
Hello, welcome, enter.
Thank you. Oh, there's another door. Knock, knock.
Welcome, enter.
Hello. Are y'all having a moment?
We are.
Whoa. Oh my God, Pico.
Okay, crawl into that spot. Yeah, just like that. And roll.
How do you roll?
Q and E.
Oh, wow.
Roll into the Picos. Ask in the Pico.
Am I still moving? Oh my God. Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
I can't move.
This is what I was doing back here for like 5 minutes while you were driving.
Alright, I'm not. So bye.
Oh, no. Nobody saw that.
No, where'd you go? Where's Henry? What'd you do?
I didn't touch him. What do you mean? Is he
How
not in the
dare
cave?
you? How dare you?
So I found something on the boat.
What?
You want this?
What is it? Henry. How could you? You're a monster. Oh, I just ate raw meat. Henry. There you go. Protect our ship, Henry.
An interesting... He just attacked me, Eric.
Henry. Bad snake.
Mother bitch and fuck you. I was playing music. Fuck, I'm so far away from you. Why?
Good, Henry. Oh, sell Henry. Henry. Henry, are you up there?
Did you sell him?
No, no. Why would I sell Henry?
You wanted to. You said you were going to sell him.
No, I thought you wanted.
I don't want anybody to know what I did.
Ashley, that's your cue. Clip
No.
it. Clip it.
Please don't.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, that was just dumb. That was so stupid.
Okay, I don't know what you did.
I don't want anybody to know what I did. I f***ed up really bad.
Ashley, that's your cue. Clip
No.
it. Clip it.
Please don't.
Uh-oh.
Pico!
Oh no.
Pico!
I think that one's on the outside.
Oh no! I mean, he's ready for space.
All right, so we died to this guy earlier. I think we can't parry, but we'll try one more time. Come on, let me parry. Let me parry. Yes, you can parry. Okay. And then you have to attack. Damn, the timing is not easy. Very, very hard. Am I allowed to parry right now? I might actually. be out of stamina? Maybe I can't. All right. Very good animations. Open the gate. Wide open the gate. Get to the gate handle and press Y to open it. Where's the gate handle? I see fire. All right, do we go back up here? Is it this? Guys, you've done a really great job of helping me know where to go and what to do. But now I am lost. So press Y to open the gate. Oh, there's a shiny. I was, once again, if I'm that close, come on guys. Y'all need to fix that.
There it is. Yes. Yes, rowboat. Rowy. Oh, you need a name. What is your name gonna be, Mr. Rowboat? Boat of the rowing. Rowboater. Motorboater. Motorboater? No, that's no. Rowy. Bowie. Bowie. Oh, Bowie. David. His name is David. David Bowie. Rowie, I don't remember, or David, I don't remember you being this far away. David, where are you? David, you were just there, David. I need your support right stinking now, man. Come on, David. David! Oh, man, you played hide and seek with me, weren't you, buddy? Aha, yeah. I'm so happy to see you. Oh no. How are you, David? Who hurt you? Sorry, I wasn't here to help. All right, brother. Let's get out of here.
Making my way to the right.
Downtown?
My way downtown.
Oh my god, we're on the same page.
There we go.
Did anybody black out? Because I did not think that this... I did not know this ship could do that. Usually, it's a really close call. Alright, I'm gonna bring her in nice and easy. For once.
For once in your life. No, you're actually a pretty good pilot. I take that back.
No, I mean, usually I do this. Just pulling a quick 16 Gs, don't worry about blacking out there.
I'm sure it's fine.
Alright, now we're just doing a 360 flip maneuver.
I see the door lock, but I am not allowed to press it. I do not have that privilege as the co-pilot.
Hello.
Did we already come to a stop?
This is such a cool ship.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Is there a bomb falling out of the ship? I think I dropped a bomb.
I didn't see anything.
We could get close. I think it exploded. Oh my god, did something just fall out of the ship?
No, that was me.
Did you just fall out of the ship?
No.
I thought I saw something fall out of the ship.
I was standing on the dashboard and just got yeeted.
Alright, so we died to this guy earlier. I think we can't parry, but we'll try one more time. Come on, let me parry. Let me parry. Yes, you can parry. Okay. Ah, and then you have to attack. Damn, the timing is not easy. Very, very hard. Am I allowed to parry right now? I might actually be out of stamina. Maybe I can't. Alright. Very good animations.
Hey man, did anyone ever tell you, like, not to trust a pirate? Oh, that was close. Wait. Last time I did this, I forgot how to turn it off. I'm just saying, you never trust a pirate, man. You never know what they might do. You know, like, what if I just, like... Oh, that was a close one. 3, 2, 1. Run away! Run away! You're a terrible person, stealing this guy's treasure. But wait, he's back. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna swim away? Oh, you're on his boat? What are you doing with his boat? I'm here to steal your treasure.
Yeah, about that. This is your conscience. You're gonna feel kind of bad about this one.
Ah! I shall destroy you.
destroy you, he shall. And he's done.
Gotcha. Nice amount of treasure there, though. Oh, that was a quick one. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
Treasure is mine. You're a terrible person. Stealing this guy's treasure. But wait, he's back. He came back for it. This pirate does not give up. And very quickly here, he actually destroys you, sir.
Open the gate. Wide open the gate. Get to the gate handle and press Y to open it. Where's the gate handle? I see fire. All right, do we go back up here? Is it this? Guys, you've done a really great job of helping me know where to go and what to do. But now I am lost. So press Y to open the gate. Oh, there's a shiny. I was, once again, if I'm that close, come on, guys. Y'all need to fix that. See, what I do like is that I don't like to block, but I'm already almost dead. So they are making it to where I have to block because I haven't gotten the parry timing down. Dude, did I just take damage again? I don't even know. I might be Eat. I don't have food. I have 0 health. I think I died. But nope, now I died. See, what I do like is that I don't like to block, but I'm already almost dead. So they are making it to where I have to block because I haven't gotten the parry timing down. Dude, did I just take damage again? I don't even know. I might be Eat. I don't have food. I have 0 health. I think I died. But nope, now I died. Open the gate. Wide open the gate. Get to the gate handle and press Y to open it. Where's the gate handle? I see fire. All right, do we go back up here? Is it this? Guys, you've done a really great job of helping me know where to go and what to do. But now I am lost. So press Y to open the gate. Oh, there's a shiny. I was, once again, if I'm that close, come on, guys. Y'all need to fix that.
Where's our teammate? We need your help, motherfucker. I mean, sir.
Oh, hi! That's a bad guy! Hello! Okay.
Enemy down.
Ow. Right on here. I'm staring at his booty. Alright. I'm getting myself back up. Just keep him occupied. Good, dude.
GG. Do you see this?
What is What is this new strategy?
What?
10 out of 10 strategy.
What is this?
They'll never expect a portal next to the other portal.
Oh my god. That was just...
What the? Okay.
I don't know. I was just like... Okay, let's play the game. I was just so distracted by that. I'm like...
All right, so we died to this guy earlier. I think we can't parry, but we'll try one more time.
Breathing hard.
I thought everybody was ready. Everybody gave me the go ahead.
Could have been away from the screen.
Let's talk about this. You muted yourself.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. 100%.
Holy crap, you're so loud.
We need the countdown.
I'm also loud. Actually, I think it's just me. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm good.
You're good. You're good.
Oh my god.
Kill him.
I know.
Well,
Heck
how's
yes.
y'all's week going? Huh? Yes. Yeah. Last week, technically. Oof. Did he just keep escaping? Oh my gosh. Oof. You're ready to go.
He's warmed up.
Like, I needed to drink yesterday. You know what? That has been a lot of my week, too. actually.
Cruises?
No, getting prepped for Anthony's cruise.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, we're pet parents. It's honestly way harder than normal parenting, but, you know. Yeah.
I can't be on this podcast anymore. I can't be on this podcast anymore. I'm so sorry. I actually have to. I have to go. I just have to go.
You. And that's and you don't even have the pet that their anatomy genetically built itself into a machine purposefully to throw up things in an efficient manner as part of their DNA.
Guys, I know we're joking.
Well, I will say there is one statement that I hear people make all the time, and I don't know why this is made. I don't know who made this commonplace, but I have heard the statement that pets are more expensive than kids more times than I can count.
Pets are more expensive than kids?
Yes,
That's
I
what
have
they
heard
say?
that unironically from multiple different sources.
From who?
That's crazy. That's crazy, right?
who?
Many people. Nat, I've heard it so much that I can't give you like a singular source, right? Like this is a thing that I have heard. And I don't know what preconception, like misconception they had, but like it's just not accurate.
Well, now you know what we have to do.
Educate.
Stone all of your
Educate.
friends. Just stone all.
Stone all on it.
No. Anthony, annual cost of a child.
Well, okay, Anthony. I just want. Here's the thing. I'm not saying your research is wrong, but just intuitively, when I'm walking through it, I just breaking down food costs of a human that eats 3 meals a day. If I bought the cheapest food every single day, you're still looking. I bet you cannot feed a person for under $10 a day now.
You can't.
Right?
You can't. Well, I mean, like, you can. It's just that
But
for kids you can. For kids, wait, under $10 a day for a kid is.
But even
I'm really
even
quiet
if you do
in my stream or like just in general. Oh. Is this better? Is this better? Am I quiet in my stream? Like, you're not listening to my stream right now. You're just listening to me in here. So it's got to be me. Okay, hold on 1 second. Oh, I can fix that.
I can fix that.
I can fix that. Don't
Yeah,
you
you want to
worry.
be at like right around -15, ideally.
I can fix that.
Yep, there he is.
I
There
can
he
fix
is.
that. I can fix that. There you go.
There's that sexy voice.
No, you better calm down.
So I'm just looking at it that way. Let's say you do ramen. I'll give you that. How much does ramen cost per like a pack? 15 cents.
Has it gone up?
So
Yeah.
let's say that we're talking about.
Your
Let's say
ADHD
we're
is
talking.
so ridiculous.
Let's say we're talking the worst, the just ramen, 15 cents, and we're feeding a person on just $1 a day, right?
Yeah.
I can already tell you there is dog and cat food that is far, far cheaper than ramen. Now, you start talking about other costs, like I'm thinking for kids, like dealing with like doctor visits, they're cheaper than the vet visits I've been to, right? Or sorry, the vet visits are cheaper than child care, right? Like one, not everybody pays for schooling and childcare and babysitters and all of that in the same way, right? There are some comparable costs, but in general, if we just take it at a food level, I guarantee you most people
for sure.
are spending so much more on food for their kids that it so far and away dwarfs any cost that I could put into 2 cats for 1 kid that it's like not even close.
It's not even close.
And that's not to consider that you're probably buying stuff for that kid and giving them toys, tools.
What's
What
that?
is the one key factor?
Kids are eternal.
That's fair. That's fair. Look, if that is the argument that if he's
I
someone
can't be here.
Look,
I've-
if someone were to come to
I
me
can't
and
be
make
here.
that argument as part of their cost,
Nope.
you know what? You might still have to put some numbers into me. I invest 150 grand into this kid.
No.
Am I getting back
No.
400 grand? Maybe.
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. 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 God, I really wish I had a soundboard where I could just put reverb on my voice so I could be like, no, no, no. I have spoken.
The second thing is
man.
now my week has been getting ready to, of course, watch your Huskies, right? So now we have a giant door in our hallway. It's a full-scale gate. We have an entire curtain that goes from floor to ceiling, so you can't see down our hallway. They are now at, I want to say they're at 11 weeks. Yeah. They're right around 11 weeks, I think, just under 3 months. So now at the very least, they'll smell, but there will be no visuals, right? So, and usually from all the research that I've done, typically that is if there is no visual component, you are pretty much safe. And honestly, when you're introducing animals to each other, you're actually supposed to keep them fully visually separated with
Just
just,
with the smells.
introducing
Yeah.
their smells
Yeah.
for up to 2 to 3 weeks. So it'll be a nice introduction of their smells that they can get used to. Additionally, that of course we have some other gates and stuff like that to even further facilitate interaction, prevent interaction.
Prevent.
But additionally, that one of them will
Facilitate.
always be home for the whole entirety of the time. So it's very unlikely an interaction, visual or otherwise, will ever occur.
He says unlikely.
However, in addition to that, we did have the unfortunate instance of now we have to take our cats to the vet tomorrow.
Oof. First time?
And no, they've already had their vet visit. No, we have to take them to the vet tomorrow to get them deworming medication. Because one of them, and I didn't know previously that this was the primary way kittens get worms, but is actually through their mother's milk. And yeah, no, he definitely has roundworms, it looks like.
Oh, delicious.
And so
how'd you find that out?
We found a worm on him. Very, very simple. So we are getting deworming medication and then having a full de-cleaning day a few times this week after the deworming medication has had a day or two. So
worms
so
are
yeah,
gross. Worms are gross. I said it. Worms are gross.
Hey, there. Yeah, I agree.
Disgusting. I hate it.
I agree. Not a
How could you?
deal. Unfortunately, very, very common for cats because little did anybody think, but because their mother was an outdoor cats primarily eat, lo and behold, rodents. And rodents are the primary carrier of roundworms. Yep. And while the cats can mostly thrive with roundworm for the entirety of their life, so outdoor cats can have roundworms for most of their life and never really have any issues. The problem is that they can transmit roundworm through the what are they called? The mammillary glands. What is that? What they're
mammary
is
glands.
That the correct term? So
mammary.
That's been my week. Mammary, something like that.
Mammary.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, but how will we oh, so what I was going to do, by the way, just as a
Jesus
thing,
Christ.
I was going to posit this idea to you, just us, but you know what? Content. So I was going to say that when you first get here, essentially they never see each other. And we give them the whole week of just having sense and getting used to each other's sense. And then when you come back, right before you leave, we do a meeting. Or sorry, right when you get back, but before you leave, do a meeting. Yeah. Yeah, we could have the two barriers in between them, and we stand in between those. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure. We've seen. Take a look at Kiko.
Don't reward that
It's a bar.
bear.
It's a bar.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No.
Hmm.
Yeah, no. My dad over here, Mr. KSU Wildcats in the chat, has been savage. Yeah, that's my dad, by the way. But
So that's got it.
But yeah, essentially we're going to have it to where they're sleeping in the bedroom with us with the door closed. So at night they'll be with us. Secondary to that, during the day we have a 2-gate system with a curtain in between the gates, so that you open and close one of the gates and then have to go through a curtain, get to the other gate, and then go through that to get to where the other people would be. And we have all their stuff in this room anyway, so like they can be fully self-sufficient just in this room. So
Sick, man. Sick.
they're gonna have to get used to it at some point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
You gonna learn today.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do. I'm gonna wait until probably around. Just because you want them to get like first, you need the kittens to become imprinted like fully, because until then they just don't have a good support system with you.
They have no loyalty, is what you're saying.
Well, the problem is they're fear indexed.
They're
like their fear,
no
like flight or fight.
Loyalty.
When they're not imprinted, their flight is to someone else. But when they're imprinted, their flight response actually is to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so what you can do is you can give them a safe space on you. So there's this guy who did a bunch of training videos on YouTube about how he gave the cats a safe spot on his shoulders. So he'd have like a backpack or a shoulder or something like that. And he taught them to get up into that if they at all felt unsafe. And
That's
then
sick.
when you're leash or have them on a leash and you're walking through the park and getting them leash trained and things like that, they have a safe spot even when they're outside or scared, and it's you.
I just realized what kind of cat parent Eric is going to be. He's a cat parent that actually takes his cats outside.
Oh, 100%.
No, not 100%. Not 100%. Common knowledge. Well, sorry, common nomenclature with cats is that they are inside animals. They never really go outside unless they're feral
And
or they're
there
just like friendly
is
outside. I know.
Well, I was just going to say there are some reasons for that when I was talking to the vet and things like that about outdoor versus indoor and like combining it.
Yeah.
And the biggest problem is how people do outdoor cats and how the leash walks and like spending your time with cats outside isn't the norm. And cats, because of their nature, are just so susceptible to different types of parasites and things like that. But yes, full-on adventure cat dad, 100%. They're starting to imprint. They have finally started the turnover for imprinting. So now they yeah, because they need that to be their safe spot.
Yeah.
Essentially. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. But they need a place to escape to. That's the same thing for like they have a bunch of stuff that you can buy for doors and things like that, for example, for dog cat cohabitation, so that they can essentially have safe rooms that they have that dogs can't get to and things like that whenever they want their own space, you know? So yeah, it's going to be fun. The cats are doing great, but oh, look at this here. Wait, right here.
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I see the box. I got all of mine.
All 6, I think, are right there.
It was terrifying. The box was massive.
Are you?
Oh
kidding me?
No,
dude, you have the worst luck with Flaviar.
Dude, they don't like you.
That's crazy.
They don't like you. Now, Flaviar, you still have an opportunity because, like, we could possibly like heal this entire situation if we have a complete overhaul of the liquors that you guys have on your market. But it is what it is.
I'm up. Ow.
I don't want the coasters either. Ooh, speaking about cup
Everybody
drift.
say hi to the worm man himself.
The wormiest.
Then now I'm going to have to wash my hands.
He's just checking for worms.
I am, and I see one.
Oh, oh, gross. Yeah. Flavor doesn't suck. It's just that the model definitely needs a little bit more investiture of effort for some of us who are trying to like experience it as a community who is not next to each other. Like I can't go to your house and drink whiskey. I can't go to Eric's house and talk about the bourbon we just got through Flaviar. And that's probably the experience that most of your customers are having. You can't give the same spirit to everybody within a friend group, especially if they are across state borders. So yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they're willing to chip in for it. So it's like you can make more money off of it if you wanted to. But I understand that we don't know all of the legal statutes necessary to go ahead and make that a thing. But still, I think that there are better ways to do it. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I really do think it's like whatever branch has to take care of your side of town. Like, well, no, this happened while you were in Atlanta too. Oh, never mind. Then that's true. That's true. Probably not. I think we picked up Flaviar afterwards. After we started. Yeah.
We started in right before October, I think.
Fudge.
Yes. Yeah.
Hopefully I don't regret this. Hopefully it stays kind of cool in here. Mm-hmm. Suck. Oh. It should be going down. Oh no. You could have completely melted your computer, dear Lord. Well, it would have just like bricked and emergency shut down. Bro, you just washed your, what are you talking about? Just washed your hands.
No, I'm not worried about the washing my hands. I wanted to get the worm off of them. So I went and got the worm off of them and then washed my hands.
Wait. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, get us there, Eric. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm washing all these clothes.
I'm gonna crash out later. It's fine.
He wanted cuddles. He wanted cuddles.
Yeah. We're
Matt,
going on an adventure. Where are we
he's
going?
Sick, and he just wants some.
No,
cuddles.
I believe
Look
it.
at him.
It's
He's
not
just
that I
rubbing his
don't
head.
believe it. Anthony, take it. MC. Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, these are very expensive headphones.
Homie. Discovery. Yeah, hit us with the details there, buddy. What we got here? 92%, 92 proof. Mm. Numbers. There's corn everywhere. What are you talking about? The corn is everywhere. Baby corn? Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah.
local, and it's meticulously cultivated in collaboration with local farms within 15 miles of the distillery. Okay, now that's very local.
15 miles is very close.
Not as local as Frey Ranch.
Ho-ho! Ho-ho!
My dog daughter, since I'm a pet here, Yui, has made me a very proud dog dad because she has a Frey Ranch dog toy and she can carry it around and she even used it as a pillow. She's my beautiful little alcoholic.
My sweet baby boy. My
Think
sweet
about it this
baby
way.
girl.
Now, how we always get you like little dog toys at little places. Now you get to return the favor. Hello. Hello.
Fantastic.
The last little note is that the Templeton, Iowa, where this bird is born and raised, pays homage to the strength of spirit of 352 residents. Bro, there's only 352 people that live in that town.
352 means like literally nobody is actually outside.
Yes. Say hello to the
Nah,
stream.
dude. Hello, small baby. Hello, Phil. You stupid little child.
Fel is very whiny now and very deep-esque. And now
I saw it put in the
when we
background.
stop petting her, she'll yell at us.
Oh. It begins. It begins.
Do you hear him? Can you hear him through the mic?
No, but we can see that brain thinking, how can I jump onto his back?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I don't know how it happened. And you very expensive headphones right here. Yes.
Don't care. I'm a kitten.
Very
I'm gonna
expensive.
eat it.
Very expensive.
I will say, nose on this, pretty good.
Yeah, it does smell
Pretty
surprisingly very good.
I'm very like the corn,
It's like-
obviously.
Yes, you definitely get a little bit of the corn.
It smells sweet, but looking at the actual blending, like the actual notes that they're giving, the only thing that I can see that's like large and like in charge is honey. So I'm guessing the honey and the vanilla that's under that is really what's making up most of that sweet palate.
Yeah, I kind of get this honey corn like.
You definitely get
sweetness
honeycomb.
to it, for
Honeycomb. Oh my god, I turned into Eric for like just a second. I'm so sorry, guys.
Sure. Honeycomb.
I said coom. I said honeycomb. Like I'm some
Isn't that right?
kind of
Doesn't it smell like honey?
foreigner. I don't know about the malted barley though. I guess that would be something that I would have to taste. Yeah. I mean, malting is just a process. I think like the actual like it says like it's a malted barley. Now, I don't know if I've tasted barley before. Yeah, like I feel like with vanilla you can kind of see those going hand in hand, but like in terms of me basically being able to say no, that's vanilla and that's barley, it's malted barley, I can't tell the difference off of the nose.
Yeah, off the nose, that's really hard.
Yeah. But hey, let's give this a shot.
But yeah, I get a lot of corn. I get a little bit of like sweetened tobacco.
I could get that. Yeah, the smokiness. It's a very sweet
light.
smoke though.
Yeah, very light. I get a little bit of the wood and vanillas
You
kind
know
of
what?
underneath.
That toasted tobacco might be the toasted oak.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Are we going in or are we still nosing this big baby?
Let's do it.
All right.
Guys,
Episode
cheers.
56.
To episode
Congratulations.
56.
Cheers.
Bright.
Mm-hmm.
Tannins. Woody. Tannin sweetness.
A little bit of meatiness.
Yeah. It's got some umami flavors to it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That exhale is interesting.
Yeah, it's very bright.
It's very sweet. They were very, yeah.
Yeah, it is very sweet. You get a lot of that corn, honey, vanilla combo to it for sure.
The rye is actually just where I would prefer it, where like it's not the most prominent flavor profile, but it is definitely prominent enough that it's affecting the flavor. And that honey is like you catch a little bit of floral from the honey just based on pollination. So there's a little bit of that kind of botanical feel on the end piece of that entire experience. Nuanced.
Yeah, I'm not against it at all. It's very palatable. It is very wood forward, though, in my opinion. It has a lot of tanninness from the middle of the experience to the end of the experience, which always gives me that chewing on a popsicle stick feeling after eating a popsicle.
Huh? No. I mean, oh, sorry. No.
You missed out.
He's a stick. Yeah, there you go, bud. There you go, bud.
I can't believe. Here's the thing.
Silly lowlanders.
You know, I have brought this up to multiple people recently, and am I like the only person on this planet who did this?
What, chewed on? No,
on
Eric,
popsicle sticks after they were done eating them?
Eric, I had to admit, I did chew the popsicle sticks after. Oh, sorry, not popsicle sticks. The lollipop sticks. Wait. Did you say popsicle stick or lollipop stick? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
like
no,
the real
no,
sticks.
I didn't.
Yes, the flat wooden.
I didn't
sticks.
chew wood. sir.
You're missing out. One.
How?
Two, because it was like this type of flavor, but with the sweetness of whatever popsicle you ate.
Nah, I don't believe you. Oh my god. You're gonna get whoa.
No. Like, suck on
Pause.
it forever either.
Whoa,
But,
pause.
Like, every now and then you gotta get your mouth on there.
Whoa, pause. Everybody be chill. God. Holy. It was, no.
Is this going to be how you missed out on the experience of a lifetime? Yeah, okay. I know this one.
It's not right.
Lifelong improv.
It's not right.
Look. Let's just put it on the record.
It's not right.
And here's the part that killed me. Look, this is the part that got me. All during high school, he would go to me and I'd be like, dude, this girl wants to date you. And he was like, nah, I don't think so. And I was like, what is this guy tripping on? Not for like 2 of the 4 years.
There goes.
This girl had been chasing you grade.
Adorable. Stupid, but adorable. Anyway, alcohol.
Yes. So, Anthony did not give us any initial notes. So, with that said, Anthony, how do you feel about this whiskey?
Yeah, how do you feel? Tell us your feelings, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I don't get spicy for sure. I do get toasted oak, but I think it blends in to the tannin-esque bitterness and kind of turns into like this tobacco-ish note for me, at least.
I was not oblivious, Miss Wife.
Damn.
Don't let him gaslight you.
Damn.
100%.
What must be done?
What did she do? Where is she?
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
No.
The worst. The worst.
We felt so bad last night because now the kittens were sleeping in our bed for like last week. And of course, once we figured out that like, hey, no, you can't sleep in the bed with us now.
We can't stay here.
We got to clean the sheets and we got to keep you out for a few days. Listen through you. Now, that last night, it took like an hour of playtime and outside cuddles before they settled down because they were trying to like claw at the door to get in and just meowing because they wanted to be on the bed. But I don't know, actually. There has to be. There are
3D printers
internet
with
cat parents that there has to be something.
Yeah. Has to be. Well, whether we actually...
I have
it's
to say,
common? Not sure.
the best thing are like the cardboard toys. They're like sustainable, and the cats love them. So like cardboard scratch mats, cardboard like slinky toys, stuff like that. Hey, they're addicts.
Over the fucking top. That's what
Yep.
it is. That's what it is.
That's so dope.
That does not surprise me.
It doesn't. That is pretty cool though.
That is
actually.
cool. That is cool.
Because those things are expensive. Not the
Oh, like
not the
the
grooming
exercise
brush.
wheels?
The exercise wheels.
Yeah.
Like a nice one is expensive.
I've seen those cats fucking like start
Yeah.
flying on those things. I'm like, ooh, that ball bearing better be pretty secure.
Dude, okay, so they have a new cat. By the way, huge shout out to Frisky Whiskers in Atlanta. If you're in the
Frisky
Atlanta
Whiskers.
area, go visit. They're a non-profit cat shelter who has like 40 cats, and essentially they're all for use in therapy. So people who have trouble with cats and things like that are like they'll go there for training to get experience hanging out with cats that are just beyond chill. And there's like 40 of them that go into this room, and you can donate to the nonprofit like a few dollars, and you can go in and spend however much time you want with they have this giant wheel. So me and my wife have been a few times now, because we were like, before we had cats, we were like, this is just a really cool thing. And for a while they do adoption things too, where sometimes they need to like cycle in and out cats so you can adopt them, stuff like that. So we went and we hung out at this place, and they had this giant cat wheel, and all of a sudden, like, one of them started running on the wheel, but it excited another one.
Yeah.
So another one tried to run on the wheel. And
Yeah.
like before we know it, there's like 5 cats that are being thrown across the room trying to
Bruh.
run on this wheel together.
Terrifying. Cats are stupid, man.
It was hysterical. It scared like every and here's the thing, these cats are like so chill. Every other cat in the room that wasn't on the wheel looked at them and was like, "You dumb fucks."
You fucking stupid.
Yes.
How do we
Isn't
feel
it
about those
right?
whiskeys, guys?
Isn't that right? Say hello.
Oh, wow.
She's a talker. She's a talker. Oh. Oh, that's
Okay.
cool. That's cool. I wonder if they have that for like doorways or something like that.
Is there? Is there?
That's cool. Well, I know at least one I'm getting soon. So Anthony, on topic, because sometimes we talk about whiskey and games, and man, do I have a game to talk about. So I'm gonna move us right along. How would you rate this whiskey? How do you feel? How do you like it? Tell me. Okay, gulp it down. Okay, Nat,
You want me to go?
go for
All
it.
right, I guess I'll go then. Let's see. I have to talk about my feelings or whatever and junk. So, sir. Anyway, I like this one. I actually can taste it, unlike the last one. I did not. I know. It makes me sad. Anyway, this one is good. I like the complexity of it. I like the notes that do exist. I do agree that it's a little... The tannins of it are kind of harsh in terms of the woodiness. What are you doing, dude?
Right here.
Ah!
And he was following my stuff. Hello.
This cat is actually a fucking hazard. Okay. I liked it. It was good. I liked the flavors. I wished that it was a little less. I wish it was a little less harsh at the beginning, but I really like how it ends. Like I'm okay. I'm a fan of the ending. So I would give this a full 3.5.
3.5. Daily drinker?
No, it was not. It still has some elements to it that I would like struggle with on a daily. So no. And then pricing wise, I would like to see this at like $40. I feel like that's a fair enough price for what I think that they're going for. Like the flavors are there. I just don't think that the beginning is for me. I don't know how you could be a fan of the beginning, but hey, it takes many kinds or many opinions. I don't know. It's not for me. But yeah, that's my take.
Okay. Anthony, what would you rate this whiskey? I don't know. Where's the echo?
How is it coming from me? There's no way. Oh my god, my headphones are very loud.
Oof.
Please hold.
Hold, please. Hold, good sir. Fair. Yeah. Feel free to give ratings in the chat if anybody's ever like tasting with us. Heck yes.
Oh, the echo's gone. Holy shit.
Okay. Daily drinker? I see. This might be one of the few that I actually think more highly of. I'm going to put this at a 4 for me. I wouldn't, I also agree this isn't a daily drinker. I think the tannin bitterness forward flavors of it are definitely, a little bit much. Clove is a great descriptor, as Ash has pointed out in the chat.
Clove. Ooh.
Like it does have some clove spice notes to it. It has this tannin bitterness, as I described, almost like going on a popsicle stick type of thing. And those flavors combined are very interesting. I actually don't mind the bitterness. I think this sits at a place that isn't too bitter for me and is actually one of the nicer tannin forward whiskeys that I have had. So I think if you like tannin forward flavors and you like some bitterness, like maybe you like a good Negroni or something like that, and you're actually looking for something that's a little bit more bitter, but also sweet, this really hits those notes really well. I don't feel like I find a lot of bourbons that have the tannin forward flavor, but are also still good and not too metallic or bitter. But I do think you have to like that bitterness to some degree to enjoy this whiskey to a higher point. Man, really nicely. This is not a super expensive bourbon at all. I think, let's see if I can find it near me. It looks wine is pushing this around $40. I see some places pushing it as low as $32. So I think for that price range, it's not a bad pickup. I would say that if you're a person who enjoys a Negroni, a Bovadere, or cocktails that have a little bit of Campari or Aperol in them, like an Aperol Spritz or something like that, and you're kind of broaching ground in whiskey, world, a great starting place for that entry point. Because this has a lot of that flavor profile. Like I see a lot of Negroni in this in a lot of ways.
You see a lot of Negroni in this? I can see that, yeah.
But
I guess so.
But yeah, I think this also works for 35. If you can find this for $32, I think it's a nice pickup at $32 for sure. Yeah.
Ooh. What the what?
Very divisive. I love the Widow Jane. I love the
What's
Widow
the
Jane.
Widow Jane tenure? Have I had it before?
Yes, so we had the Widow Jane Lucky 13. So the Widow Jane Lucky 13, same filtering process. So Widow Jane always does a different. They use limestone mineral water from New York, from specifically the Rosendale mines. And the Lucky 13 is their 13-year small batch bourbon. It is proof down. It's only 93 proof. But Widow Jane's, the New York limestone has a very, very distinct flavor that is different than pretty much anything that is produced elsewhere. And Widow Jane's pretty much the only distillery creating high age bourbons with the limestone water in New York. So, but it is very different. The best way that I found it is that it has bergamot forward flavors that don't exist in other whiskeys. So if you like Earl Grey, for example, the main flavor component is bergamot. That's what I get. I get a lot of Earl Grey tea forward flavors in all the Widow Jane line. So, yeah.
Why? I paid 40 for that.
Yeah.
That's how she said it in my head. Yo.
Great whiskey.
Mondo
Have you been
Big.
able to try it yet? You know, I was about to say, Nat, if you can pick up a bottle of 10-year, we could do an episode on it.
A bottle of 10-year.
Yeah, the Widow Jane isn't too expensive, luckily. I don't know either. But you know what I did just get? So next podcast on my channel will be in 2K.
What?
I got accepted into their 2K beta.
Who's 2K
Yeah.
beta?
Twitches.
Nice.
They just sent me a notification like 20 seconds ago.
Say what you say. Say what you were gonna say. Come on. Say it with your chest.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you sound like a rapper? I'm like, it sounds like you're saying things. It sounds like you're trying to say something. Sounds like the streets got something to say.
No.
Is it though?
No. So no, you have had monkey shoulder at my house before. I don't think we had it at the wedding. I use monkey shoulder for almost all of my Scotch cocktails. I really like monkey shoulder. It's super affordable. It's a blended Scotch, so it's pretty even along all of the flavor profiles. It's not too peaty. It's kind of just nice all around, just nice. I use it for mixed cocktails almost all the time. So I have made you Scotch cocktails with it. I don't know if I've given it to you straight. It's good. It's good. I love monkey shoulder. For the price, it's hard to beat if you like scotches. It is definitely a scotch, but
Good.
best place to find.
They got a bullet barrel! Mom! Mom!
That is pretty cool.
Excited for you. It's not that cool, but I'm excited for you. Understood.
Entirely fair.
Missiles are being launched, and they are on their way.
So
ain't I a stinker?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Go ahead, Eric.
I've been playing. I finally got around to a game that I've been wanting to play. I finally got to play it this week, and I have now put. Let me check the hours here. Let's just look at this. I've now put 45 hours into it this week, because I only started playing it last week. I finally got to sit down and play Blueprints.
Oh, I heard about this.
And it is so unique. So, Blueprints. It is this imaginary fantasy kind of world. You are the nephew of this guy who owns one of the largest and craziest mansions in the world. And he has chosen you to be his heir. So you get a note at the start of the game that it says, I have left you this mansion and I'm going to leave you all of this land and all of these things, but only if you can get to the room that I hid in this mansion. So
I know. Shut up.
what? No, oh, your shared.
I
chat
know.
is on-
Leave me alone. I'm trying to figure this out. He's telling a story. I'm doing something. We're all doing something. Shut up. Let him do his
Oh
thing.
my gosh. So
Why do you gotta pull attention to me?
So essentially, here are the rules. Here are the rules. He tells you you cannot stay on mansion grounds at night. This mansion is a constantly shifting, so every day the mansion changes.
Okay.
So it's like a roguelike game, and you get to draft rooms. So every doorway you go through, you don't know which room is going to be behind it today. And you get one of 3 options. And the whole time, the whole game, it has puzzle rooms and information rooms and all of these types of things. But at the end of the day, you're trying to solve the puzzle that is this mansion. And holy shit, do you start finding stuff out. Like, the amount of hidden knowledge and craziness that is going on with this family starts to uncover this secret that is literally government shaking. Like,
Government shaking.
yes.
What do you mean?
Like, there's a monarch who rules this country, and it is kind of like a Knives Out thing. So but it's more of this mystery about this girl who went missing, and like, did she actually go missing? And articles that you find show conflicting data, and those dates open up safes in the room that give you corresponding letters that tell you different things. And there's a secret underground facility, and there's secret rooms that aren't on maps, and there's bunkers, and there's like a nuclear fallout shelter. Why is there a nuclear detector on the grounds? Like, all of this shit is just like, you pull back the layers and it keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And it is such a wonderful Myst-like experience with so many different layers and this fun roguelike drafting mechanic layered into it with all of these little puzzles. Guys, I have a note in Obsidian that is like 40 pages long of different things that I found from music sheets with circled letters on them that seem to correspond to each other, from letters being written out in the drafted rooms that change from differences in paintings to chair layouts to different glyphs being incorrectly labeled on walls that aren't interactable. Like, the rabbit hole that is this game that I have fallen into is so cool. And I feel, you know that meme where you have the guy from that where he's like red-eyed and this, and there's red string connecting everything behind?
You mean Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yes, it feels like that. I'm like, this fucking chess piece wasn't here before. What the fuck? like I kid you not, the amount of like crazy pills that you
Eric
feel like
is
you're
starting
taking,
to believe is what's happening.
dude. It's crazy. Fuck, disappear. She ran away. Why? Like the it's craziness. It's craziness. And then like drafting rooms next to other rooms changes shit. And I'm like, why did that change something? And then I'm like, wait a second, this picture over here corresponds with that. And then I put in a number and I'm like, oh my goodness, why does that number matter? Like, it is absolute lunacy.
Yeah.
Absolute lunacy. And it has been so fun to go through this game. It is if you ever played a Myst-like game, or like Outer Wilds,
It's
or
very Outer
something like
Wilds-esque
that.
I've heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
very Outer Wilds-esque. And just like Outer Wilds, it is a life-changing experience. The only difference is Outer Wilds takes like 35 hours to
Takes
like
no time.
figure stuff out. This game, I am almost 50 hours in, and I feel like I haven't even opened the cake box yet. Like, I haven't even started digging into the icing on the cake.
The game is called Blueprints.
Yeah, the game is called Blueprints. And it is so cool. I have maps, I have circled dates, and I have torn pages. Like, I kid you not, when I almost 1,000 lines in Obsidian of notes on this game.
I believe it.
And it has been so cool. And I think the best part about this game is that, like Myst and other games like that, you have this puzzle. But I think at the end of the day, the actual mechanics of like going through the mansion every day is also just really fun.
So it's like, so they took the aspect of Myst, which was like this whole like going through, finding things. 9 reviews on Steam. Blueprints is yes, not blueprints, my guy. Blueprints, as in royalty. Blueprints.
Space prints.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people like. I've seen a few. Sorry, I misspoke. I've seen a few content creators play this while they're talking about other stuff, and I'm like, that looks interesting. I know that's blueprints because I've seen the aesthetic before, but I was never a fan of Myst before. And I know it's literally I know that it's like literally like the current version of the series. So I understand that it's supposed to be fantastic. I get that. Yes. What's that? Yeah, I do need to talk to your parents about that, actually.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. Chad?
Their name's Chad.
That's funny. That's funny, but also kind of sad.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah. My friend Chad. Yeah. Just call him Chad.
Yeah, it is one of those games that if you like that style of game, like it is definitely a biased game, right? Like an opinionated game on its stylistic choices. If you like games like Myst, like Outer Wilds, where you go in and the solution is not given to you, it doesn't help you solve these things. You actually have to learn history. Like literally there are puzzles that I have solved by having to read the history book in the game, figuring out that there is a not government sanctioned version of that history that I have to figure out to then figure out what the puzzle is actually talking about to be able to solve it. And all of that is not information that is just given to you.
You have to find it.
If that sounds interesting to you, you will get lost in this game for hours because it's not an easy puzzle. Like you have to do runs, you have to figure out things, and then you have to make them happen. Like you don't just get to immediately solve them sometimes. Like some of the solves require you to set up a little bit of random chance in a certain way, right? Because at the end of the in these rooms have a little bit of randomness to it.
Disgusting. I hate it.
It has been amazing. The fact that this probably become my favorite puzzle games of all time, up there with like what's the one with the lights and the dots and like Talos Principle
Oh,
and
Beats
Outer
and-
Wilds and
Wait, what?
what is it called?
What are you talking about, dude?
It's the one with like the you have the grid. There's different color like ways to solve the grid depending on different symbols. and
Oh, the
things like
Talos
that.
Principle.
No, not the Talos Principle. It was around the same time that it came out, but it was something. It was called something else. It was because the Talos Principle was also really, really good. Definitely, this hits the same type of thing that the Talos Principle does.
Scratches the same itch.
Yeah, it scratches that type of itch for sure. If you looked Outer Wilds, then I definitely think you would enjoy this game 100%.
One hundo.
One hundo. Like there's no doubt in my mind that the type of person that would go to Outer Wilds and try to solve the world when the world doesn't give you help to solve it, but the mystery and the world building is so interesting that you want to solve it and it drives you to solve it. Like that is the type of game this is. For sure.
Heard. I've heard everything I needed to know.
But it has been super fun. The fact that we've had a game like Blueprints and a game like Expedition 33 in the same year,
Bro, don't even get me started.
is just crazy. This
Don't
year
even
for
get me
gaming
started.
has hit a different level for sure. Like think about the amount of stuff come out this year that has just been so crazy good. We have had so many cool ideas and games come out this year. Game of the year is going to be crazy.
Game of the year is going to go to Expedition 33. I don't know.
Guys,
what
we
you're
have
talking about.
Deltarune that I haven't
Bro,
even touched yet.
No. I don't. Okay, so that's not fair. I haven't played these other games, so let me go ahead and backtrack. Yes, it's very possible that Game of the Year is going to be a very hot race this year. That being said, my head, like my want, is that Expedition 33 sweeps
100%. I'm gonna say this truthfully.
because of it's literally like
It's
such
so
a
good.
Cinderella story.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's so good.
Claire
I guess we're
Obscure,
transitioning to what I
Expedition
played, but yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. It's not even funny. I'm gonna be real though. With
Say
all
it.
the things
Say it
that
with,
I've
better
read,
say it with your. You better say it with your fucking chest.
no,
Eric.
no. I'm just gonna say because I haven't played it yet. It's one of the next on my list is to go through it because obviously its predecessor has so much clout now that it's crazy. But Deltarune is it's Undertale has such a huge market to it now. And Deltarune seems to have literally just done everything even better and genre changed everything again. And the reviews and everything behind it are already so overwhelming. I'll be surprised just because if it doesn't win Game of the Year, just because Undertale was such a monolith in gaming. Now,
I
so
don't know.
I don't know. I
Something
really
ain't
hope
right.
that Expedition 33 wins. It's either going to be the true winner should be Expedition 33.
True
but
true winner should be Expedition 33. Period.
I
Full
agree.
stop. No notes.
However, I do see a world where either AAA wins out unjustly
That's
and
such
we get
bullshit.
something. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
In which case we get something ridiculous winning that's a AAA release of the year, or Deltarune stealing the show because of how game industry defining Undertale was as a gaming moment. But I am excited to play Deltarune now that it's out. It looks unbelievable. Obviously, if you
I haven't heard anything about Deltarune.
Really?
Really,
Did you
really?
play Undertale? Did you play Undertale?
Did I play Undertale?
Yeah.
I'm Bob Burgundy.
Yes.
Is that what you were asking?
Yes.
I feel like that was what you were asking, so I just felt like I should have answered it in the way that
100%.
you asked me.
100%.
Okay. But I forgot the question. I was just responding. I have not heard anything about Deltarune.
Yeah, Deltarune is the sequel to Undertale.
I've heard some things.
Yes.
I've heard that there is some namby-pamby awkwardness. There's some sex scenes in there that probably shouldn't exist.
I've heard some interesting things, but I have also heard overwhelmingly is going to be the best indie game in a long time.
Probably.
And that it usurped even what Undertale did. So I don't know. As an indie title, it's still it's gonna dominate this year for sure.
For sure.
Which I don't know. I also agree. I'm gonna play Deltarune. Maybe it's better, but it's gonna be hard to beat Expedition 33. I think Expedition 33 might have cemented itself
as one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah, it's like top 3. It's honestly hard for me to pick my second and third spots between FF7 and Expedition 33 so far.
Eric, I'm going to tell you right now, it's better than Final Fantasy 7.
Maybe. And
no,
I think
it's not a maybe. It's not a maybe. It's a yes.
I think you're also fighting some nostalgia for me though too. I'm not going to say that it
fair.
rightfully be second in my list, but more so that Final Fantasy VII holds a special place for me in general. And that's entirely from nostalgia. I really agree because I've played Final Fantasy VII since then. I still think it's a game, but I also see the faults that I definitely missed as a kid. But I think overall, it was hard to beat. I don't think it beats Nier Automata yet. However, I'm gonna hold vote only because definitely the thing that cemented Nier Automata as number 1 for me is literally the last sequence in that game, and the last sequence in that game is so changed my view on gaming. It literally changed my world outlook on how I felt about games from playing that last sequence. And the last hour of the game changed how I view gaming. And no other game has done that as drastically as that game did. And that's why it's number 1 for me.
Yeah.
But I don't doubt that a game like Clair Obscur could do that. But I don't know yet. I haven't finished it yet. So I'm holding.
Oh my God. I know.
Hey, I'm holding. I totally agree. I haven't finished it yet. I save all reservations for the. I'm just saying my experience so far when I'm not even halfway done.
As someone who's
has
not
cemented
even finished it,
as like
Eric,
a number
as
2,
someone
3.
who has not even finished it but has gotten to Act 3, Eric.
Yeah.
You don't know shit.
Hey, I love that. I love that.
Eric.
But I love that. I want that. I cannot wait.
I've never experienced what this game is doing to me in a game, period.
Dude, I love it.
Ever.
I love it.
Ever. Anthony, ever. I've played Final Fantasy VII. I've played Legend of Zelda. I have the nostalgia for these games.
Did you finish Nier Automata? All of it?
No.
Okay.
Eric, I can almost guarantee you though, if I go back and play it and then go back and then compare the experiences, I have not had a game do this to me where it's just we're gonna go
Dude,
there.
it's amazing. It's amazing.
So,
Look, I'm with you. I'm so excited. The things that they have put into the game already, the story beats, the things that they are willing to do, the mechanics, everything about it has been just so perfect for me as a gamer. I mean, like I said, I am less than halfway through, and it's already hard to tell whether or not it is my second favorite game of all time or third favorite game of all time.
Second or third? What's your first favorite?
Nier Automata, by far.
Ugh.
Hey, dude, like I said, the last hour of it. First of all, Platinum Games kills it at that type of flashy combat mechanics that it's so fun. The gameplay of Nier Automata is like near unparalleled for me. Secondary to that, the world building and the story beats are just wonderful through and through. But when you get to that last 1 to 2 hours,
something changes.
Yeah. Like I said, Nier Automata is one of the only games has changed my perspective of gaming. There have been a few that have done it, but it was the one that resonated with me the most in that the build up, the 40-hour build up of playing through the game and then topping it off with that last hour was like literally life-changing for me as a moment in my life. And so for a game to unseat it as number one, it has to have mechanics that are just as good as it and just as fun to play. Like the entirety of Nier Automata is just fun to play through. Extreme, I don't mean that as like a just me perspective. I think anybody could play Nier Automata and have fun playing it. I think it's just a super fun game. Platinum Games made it approachable to where you could take somebody who's never gamed before, play this game, and they'll have fun with it and feel awesome. Or you could take a gamer who loves min-maxing and stuff like that, and they will have fun with it. It's just got all the mechanics tightened up perfect, in my opinion. Then you take the story, and the story is this Final Fantasy epic love story. And then you have this overlying beat that sits over everything that is given to you through a little bit of knowledge here and there that culminates in this moment at the very end of the game that literally just is life-changing for me personally, at least. And so for a game to change that, it has to be like Obscure. Again, I haven't finished the game. It has to have mechanics that are fun, super cool. It has to have a story that's super engaging with characters and voice acting and all these things. And it's got to culminate in a life-changing moment.
That's fair.
Right? And to unseat here for me, that's just it. And like I may finish Clair Obscure and it has that moment and I'm in. I would love it to unseat and be my favorite game of all time. I would graciously accept that because I want that type of being able to experience that twice would be amazing, right? But at like right now, it sits right below that. It has these perfect mechanics, perfect story, perfect beats. It's fun to play. And we just haven't gotten to the life-changing moment yet for me. So I would love to see that. I would
Fair
love
enough.
to see that.
Fair enough. Anthony, what have you been playing? Everybody knows what I've been playing. It's all over my stream. Yeah, dude, that game is so coded for you. It's not even funny.
It's so well. Also, it's so good now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really good too. Yeah,
Phantom, the expansion is amazing.
yeah. Yep.
100%. 100%. I will say, starting over in that game was well worth it when Phantom Liberty came out. Also, Anthony, you will love it. I don't know if you've done this, but now that you have a graphics card that can handle it, you got to do all the graphics mods, dude.
Yeah.
You can take screenshots in that game that look real.
Yep. Dude,
And your graphics card can run it. I was able to run with most of the graphics mods and like everything turned up and it looked amazing. And I was running it like 40 frames per second. And then when I actually wanted to play the game, I would just turn the few settings down to pop it up to 60, you know? What? What have you been playing it on your PS5? Wow.
You
Dude,
played
okay.
it on your Steam Deck?
Man.
So I believe you.
Here's the thing.
You're right. You're
The thing is
right.
I think Cyberpunk would be super fun on those situations, but it is such a technical marvel what you can do with mods in Cyberpunk.
It's
that,
crazy.
Like, it is.
CD Projekt Red
I'm
is
gonna
crazy.
go on. I'm gonna go on record and say that there is not a single better graphical possibility that you can play through that is also a good game. Like Cyberpunk 2077 with mods is going to be the best and most fun graphical experience that you can have on a computer. I don't think anything even comes close without being just a technical marvel, you know? Like you're supposed to just walk through it and it looks pretty. Cyberpunk 2077, you can make it look damn near hyper realistic, gorgeous in a futuristic city, and it's still fun to play.
Oh,
It is.
it's crushing.
Oh, speaking of graphics, did y'all see the 4 Unreal Engine preview?
I did not.
Unreal Engine 5. Thank you. Yes, it looks so gorgeous. Okay.
Honestly, though, before you keep on moving, I don't like. I know that they usually do like some kind of game with these engines. The last time that they teased the upgrade from 3 to 4 was on a trailer fire of a game. So I'm worried that, like, even if I watch this tech demo, I'm like, oh, it's fantastic. I can't wait to see that game. I'm not sure if it will be able to. I don't know. The legacy of it is a little skeptical for me now. So like, I'm sure it's gorgeous.
Are you talking about Witcher in general as like a IP or
no,
what are you talking about?
Unreal Engine 5.
Oh, I see.
When they
and you're talking about what the League of
4.
Legends like Smite game that they tried to do?
When they teased Unreal Engine 4, they teased a single player game that was very evocative and very pretty, and it was also released like years after and was terrible. So
I think the only reason that I'm more accepting of like this as a technical demo is because it's CD Projekt Red.
wasn't it Witcher 4?
Yeah, Witcher 4.
Yeah, okay, I watched that. Yeah, no, it was fantastic. CD Projekt Red can get it any day of the week. Like, I forgot. My bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So just processing power. Like they've gotten. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they were. Yeah, makes sense.
Fair.
Here for it.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them.
Smuggler's Side.
Eric, sorry. Yes, Eric. This is not directed at you, so just ignore what I'm about to say. This is very much for Anthony. I fucking told you. I've been telling you. And now I'm telling you again.
I
saw that, yeah. Consider. Not even doing it. Consider, Just consider. I believe that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What they're supposed to be doing, which is making art. Mm. That's sick. Slave traders.
Yeah.
Exactly. Good job. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yup. That we have. That we have. I literally just sent you the question of that. I literally just sent you a question about that. Wildgate, yeah. Because it's literally that idea of like they took Sea of Thieves and they took the idea of piracy and like you being on a ship and sailing around and everything, and they put it in space like I told Sea of Thieves to do, and made it into a battle royale. Yep. Yep.
Oh, Wildgate looks interesting.
It's time. It's time.
Oh.
He was like, please back it, because I already did. Yeah.
Oh no.
We love it here.
Oh, Lord of War.
Customers. Jesus. Mm-hmm. Gah! He's got the goods. Quantum interdict. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I'm a real boy. Oh,
so there were 3 other games I wanted to bring up that
I'm not a
just
doomer.
as a like I want
I'm
to
just
try
not
them.
a doomer.
I do want to try out Dune.
Dune.
Yeah, Dune
I'm
Awakening
also
is
not a
out.
dooner. I'm also not a dooner.
Yes.
I did. I love them. I love the books too. So how do I word this without seeming like a freaking a snob? Yeah, it just doesn't strike me as my kind of game, honestly. So I know that there's like this whole theme of like there's the normal desert, which is where everybody plays, is like the general area that like you start out in, and then there's the deep. Yeah.
Well,
and
yeah,
that's-
it's plays similarly to like Valheim or Power World.
Yeah.
Like that's the style of game it is.
And then you also have the deep desert where movers, and that's the PvP zone, and it's like where you can have the movers and shakers of the world. That's where they play, right?
Yeah. The best way to explain it is it plays similar to V Rising in
Yeah.
the sense that you can go on, you have servers you can pick from that wipe or don't wipe in different ways.
Depends on the server.
As far as I know, it's set by like server. So
Yeah.
you can determine how stuff wipes server wide.
I really think that model is it's interesting to like a certain, I guess, demographic of gamers. I'm just not the one, honestly. Like I don't want to hold a monopoly over the spice. Like in my head, I see the intrigue of it. It's very much like this whole it's very much a big brain kind of aspect of it, of like, if I know how to win this game my way, and I'm gonna play it my way. So like some people would go possibly the political intrigue route, where they're like, oh, I'm gonna partner up with these other clans, and we're gonna be the only venue that you can get spice securely, because everybody else on this server is aggro or something like that. That's cool for some. It's not cool for me. Like, it's I see how cool it can be, and I see how it can generate these stories that you can have about this game. It's very Star Citizen-esque, honestly. So I'm not surprised that like it's on your radar. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Also, like in terms of the lore, if you read the books, it just gets weird, and I don't know anything that's associated with Dune. Like I get that like the movies have hit like this really sweet spot of the story, but I'm gonna tell you right now, books 2 and 3, you're just like, wait, no, wait,
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's just yeah.
Yeah, from what it's a slower Valheim, V Rising type of game in the Dune verse that is true to the verse, and from what I've heard, it's a slow, methodical survival game type of thing. Hello, come on up. Yeah. Oh, you just fell. Come on.
No, I think it's more. I think what Eric has said is correct in the sense that like a lot of the content is based per server. So however you interact with the game is based on the rules that the server's already created. Meow.
Yes. Tell them how you really feel.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because then they start their Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, it's very slow. I have heard that. Yeah, just like any of those other survival games, those private servers allow you to essentially have a bunch of command line arguments that you can do for how you set up your server and all of these types of things that will allow for different variations of play styles, you know, from what I understand. But it does look interesting. I do want to try it out.
Is very high.
Oh yeah, I heard it's like essentially there's like a 3-hour get up and go time or something like that.
That's really slow for me, guys. Honestly,
I agree.
Yeah.
It is not first on my list to try. I do want to try it, but I don't think I'm going to get to it soonish.
Yeah.
The one I am super excited for that I've been watching a lot of people like and streamers play because they had the beta and stuff like that is Arc Raiders.
Oh, I have heard about that.
Which
That I would play.
Looks like it's going to be my Tarkov replacement. It's a third-person cyberpunk Tarkov.
Yep. Have you seen the play? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Anthony.
Oh no! I do want to try Gray Zone. I'm not saying that. I am just Arc Raiders doesn't come out for like 6 months.
Yeah, it's not coming out anytime.
So
they had a beta recently.
Yeah. They just had an open beta weekend type of thing.
It was really
and it
good.
just looks so polished already and so good. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for Arc Raiders. But the other topic I wanted to bring up, I saw a full, and I know y'all aren't the like primo card gamers.
Wow. Okay.
Like y'all don't play too many card games. I know Anthony played a lot with me, and for a while, Magic the Gathering, you were like going in. But I've done a lot of card games like all of my life, and I think the new League of Legends trading card game really, really good.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
And
what is it called?
It has a mechanic that I think solves the commander problem for multiplayer card games and enjoying them in a group setting. So
Oh, they're doing a commander styled game for their card game.
The game one is commander style. So you have a leader of each deck that is your hero, like you would select in League of Legends. So you can pick one of the playable characters, like Katarina or whatever,
whoever,
Jinx, etc. But the actual game isn't health point based. It's a scoring point game. So there are locations that you deal out that each person kind of dictates based on their deck that goes into the center. And you get points by owning these locations. You go to combat phases, you're doing the combat, but you're attacking the other people at that location. And if you're the last person standing on that location at the end of the turn, you get a point.
Yeah.
Is that 4-person commander games and things like that, you're not trying to kill other people. You're trying to go for locations.
Space. Yeah.
You're trying to hold space. It still plays like a card game, but not only that, they've separated the mana mechanic to a separate deck. So every single turn, you will guarantee get mana and cards to draw. So it has solved 2 of my huge issues with playing Commander as a board game type of thing. Because I'll be honest, I love Magic the Gathering, but I've never been a huge 1v1 Magic person. I've always loved Commander because it felt more like playing a board game. And that was really, really fun to me. However, I didn't really like the idea of playing Commander and kicking somebody out or bullying somebody out or having this situation where somebody got out super early and then wasn't able to play for a certain amount of time. In the League of Legends card game, you play till the end no matter what. Everybody is always in the game and can change the game and make comebacks and like change what's going on because you're not losing health and getting kicked out of the game. You're playing until somebody gets 8 points by controlling a location. And not only that, when you get to that last point, the last point is special. You actually have to dictate in control of the whole battle, which means that the guys I was watching that were reviewing it and got to go play the live demo in San Diego, they actually said oftentimes somebody would pull out ahead, get to that last point, and then an underdog would come back and battle them out in a harsh, crazy battles to get that last point. And sometimes the underdog would win because that last point you had to dictate that you got in control. So slower decks that took longer to build up and quicker decks both had wins that it outdo because there was like, it was really nicely balanced in that way. And so all the cards look really, really interesting. It's commander. However, you can only summon your commander once. So once you put your leader out, he only gets one shot to do his big special stuff. And you better use it wisely because if he dies, he goes to a graveyard just like normal cards. He doesn't go to a commander zone. So you don't always get him back. So he plays more like he's like an extra card that you always have access to in your hand that everybody knows about. And so it looks, and the different location cards have different effects that they give for controlling it. So you can get benefits from owning different locations based on which ones are. And it looks really, it looks like a really cool board game that just has a trading card aspect to it. Unlike trading card games that look like, oh, I need the best cards to be able to win. This one, because of the fact that it plays more like a little bit of a board game, having the best cards helps you, but the odds aren't always in your favor. You still got to play it more strategically and mechanically than something like Magic the Gathering, where sometimes you just get mana drawn out. In this game, everybody is always going to hit their mana, right? So it looks really, really cool. I'm really excited for it. It was something I watched. I watched Simo's video about it today, and Simo has like an hour-long video where he talks about different cards. He goes through all the mechanics and stuff. A really great video to watch if you're interested. It's not out yet, but it's coming out really soon. So I will probably pick up at least enough cards to play a 4-person as a board game, if nothing else, like 4 starter decks, so I can play it as a board game that as another option. Because card game board games are notoriously easy to set up, so you don't have. So it's like a really easy board game to set up too. So that's always fun. Yeah. Yeah. So people have tried that in like forums and stuff like that. The problem that you have in Magic is that the cards aren't balanced to have that occur. And so what happens is the really good decks win even more. The mediocre decks lose even more. So instead of becoming a situation where you have like a linear curve or like a little bit, what you actually have is like a bell curve that up towards the top end decks that are pricier. And so it like really,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's to play it optimally.
I was about to say, yeah, but even then, yeah. Yeah, I was about to say you do the best way to play Magic, in my opinion, and I'll say this only because drafting is really, really fun, but drafting also has an inherent learning curve that is hidden. Like, you aren't going to have fun drafting for the first 5 to 10 times you draft. It's pretty hard.
At an event or tournament
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yep. 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 Yeah. I was about to say,
And that's okay.
yeah.
And
I
that's
also think
okay.
that's so fun because, like, deck building is inherently one of the most fun things about Magic the Gathering. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it's so difficult when you go to events
so
and stuff
bad
like
at it.
that, timed and like, and you're punished at events so harshly for it. Whereas with your when you're doing it with friends, you get to do things like me and run this exact format round robin, and everybody would get a bunch of games in against different decks and have fun with it. So you wouldn't get kicked out of a tournament or anything like that. But but yeah, outside of that, Commander with money, like monetary, like budget limits, where
He's his
$100
stream is-
deck max.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, what happened? Weird. Yeah, the quad set is really good.
Can I tell y'all my drafting experience that kind of killed Magic for me?
Yeah, go for it.
I was like 23, 24, whatever. I broke college kid, whatever. I went to hang out with a friend of mine. He was like, he's still big into Magic, but he took me to this drafting tournament. And what they did was you paid in, you opened up, everybody opened up packs, and you passed after you picked whatever it is that you were going to pick out of the deck, right? Just standard formatting. I didn't know what I was doing, so I decided to do a black-white artifact build. This was like forever ago, right? I had no idea what I was doing. I was just picking cards that like kind of looked cool. I don't know.
Yeah.
I picked up a Sword of Light and Darkness, and I was like, oh, I'll just play around this, because people were like, oh, what the fuck? You picked up I was like, okay, I guess I'm taking it. I went up against somebody who had obviously played before, and like first round, and I got knocked out.
Yeah.
So I was like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst. So one thing is, I've played Magic the Gathering since I was 6 years old, and I inherently love Magic the Gathering. The community and the way that things are set up have so many faults that ruin the experience. Yeah.
Oh, silly. Yeah. Is he playing blue? Okay. Yeah. Wow. Obviously had never played before.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things where there are a lot of rules that, because like from a technical aspect, that is a rule. Like if you two legendaries come into existence on the field, one of them dies. But man, it's just one of those rules that just shouldn't. Like that sort of rule just doesn't make sense to me. In my opinion, it's like, oh, it doesn't get to the field, it goes back to the hand, would be just as easy to roll, and you just gave information to your opponent, and it like really matter, and it's like they still have an advantage. Like the punishment doesn't fit the crime, and the fact of enforcing it doesn't make any sense because it just doesn't make any sense. It's just crazy, and that happens all the time in Magic the Gathering. I've played tournaments at like conventions and stuff like that. Every time I see people like that, and I'm just like, this is why
for this kind of game.
Yeah, this is why I do Commander at home with 3 other friends, and it plays like a board game, and it's super fun. And there were still flaws with it, for sure. But yeah, that's why I was really excited about League of Legends.
I feel that and this is the final thing I'll say really about Magic. We can go back to what Anthony was about to say. I think that games like Magic already have mechanics in them that come across as broken when you think about having multiple legendary creatures up on the board or whatever other like rule that you have in terms of just like playability. Like I've seen the Final Fantasy cards come out and I've heard the freaking uproar that's gone along with them. Like Vivi looks stupid.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why the game is so hard up its own ass about playing a very specific way when it obviously does not give a fuck.
Yeah.
So that juxtaposition is just not. The crossovers.
IP
sets. IP
sets.
crossovers. Oh, you silly bastard. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
A collector came through.
Yeah.
It's coming through Magic? No.
It's the what deck?
The Commander decks.
Oh, yeah.
Because what they have, Aang, Katara.
See.
Yeah. Honestly, I would rather the avatars.
That's fair. That's how I think Roku, a lot of people should play it. Is just like buy the format, treat it as a game. I will say, as a card, like that's why I'm excited about the League of Legends stuff, is because they're like, oh no, we're making this game as like you can play 2 to 4 players. That's how we designed it, and we designed it with a way that nobody gets out until the game's over. And here's all the cards. But I will say the most interesting card game in recent years that I really the fact that they're only 1-1 are the Ultraverse ones that do like Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, things like that. They just had a really cool mechanic where you could play any card as mana for the color that it is. You would sacrifice the ability to play that card. Like every single card in the deck is also mana of the color. And so whenever you draw the card, you always have so much mana. Yeah. And
very
it's
video
permanent
game-esque.
mana too. Like
Yeah.
there's a mana zone and you can play any card. Yeah, and then the combat is fighting game mechanics. So you can secretly choose high, middle, and things like that as an attack point to attack somebody else, and they can defend high, middle, low. And so it turns into, when you battle the other person, like a little fight game every phase, which was a lot of fun. I really loved the Dragon Ball Z one. I loved the One Piece one. The only thing I don't like about that is it's only 1v1. So it's a way to play it in a group setting that I found that was enjoyable, unfortunately. But that game was, that mechanic was really cool. I would love to see that in video game form. I feel like that game would do so well. That card game would do so well in video game form. Because being able to play without having to go to a place and just being able to cards of different IPs online would be so cool. But I'm excited for the League of Legends one. It looks fun. Like I said, I'll definitely get the starter decks for it and try it out. It'll be super investment to have another 4-person card board game type of thing, you know. So
Anthony,
it looks cool. Jump ship.
I think my Uncle Tony was like creaming his jeans about this. Yeah, he was totally creaming his jeans about this. He really wants to play
Jump
it.
ship. I feel like somebody showed us this.
Tony did. Tony definitely showed this to us. Yeah.
Oh, cool. It says coming soon to early access. It says the developers intend to release as a work in progress soon. Yeah, there's a demo.
This game needs to get fleshed out.
I see. Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 100% in. I love that type of thing.
Wow.
What? That's crazy.
You sure about that, Mr. Krabs?
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, who is producing? It feels like Adam Sandler just maybe, going through a midlife. I was thinking like midlife crisis, wants to relive the glory days, but maybe. How old is he? What? How old is Adam
He's
Sandler?
end of life old. Stop, Anthony.
He's only 58 years old.
He's not that old.
He's not that old. But the average age is.
Anthony, just
But the
accept
thing is,
that you were wrong.
When you have as
Just
much
accept
money as
that you
Adam
were
Sandler and the medical, he's gonna live for a while longer, most likely, unless something really tragic happens, you know. So, I feel like this is. I don't know. You're wrong that it's a need money situation, but my expectation is he probably wants to relive some of the glory days, you know.
I mean, yeah, he does strike me as the kind of guy.
That's fair. Well, yeah,
We'll see.
I guess with that, yeah, we'll see. I do too. I love the first one. Woo! Oh, and I'm not even a huge fan of Adam Sandler, but I like Happy Gilmore. So, but yeah, I guess with that, he is.
You guys are the worst. With that,
Hello.
let's go.
How are the words? With that,
Holy moly!
I was trying to get some buffer.
Dude, my entire stream has been Clair Obscure. I've been playing at Clair Obscure for like the past 3 weeks. It has not changed. It's just only gotten worse.
Oh, I honestly thought that he had already spoke on Claire Obscure.
It's so good.
So I forgot he
literally
didn't like, go into
that was
details
it.
about it.
Yeah. No, I did not.
I have not yet
I
either.
played
And that is
Claire
also
Obscure,
on my list, but
and
like
that's it.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Claire
Only
Obscure and
playing Claire
Blueprints for
Obscure.
me, and I did not get Marvel Rivals time.
At the stage of Claire Obscure that I'm at, and what I want to do with the game, which is like get as close to 100% on the first playthrough as possible. I don't think I'm going to be playing Marvel Rivals anytime soon unless somebody's like, hey, come play Marvel Rivals with us. And then I'll be like, okay, I guess.
Yeah. Fair.
We still have to figure out when we're going to play Warhammer, though, guys. Well, I guess we'll figure that out at some point in time. What's that? Oh, I watched that too. Yep. Polls. Yep. Polls.
No, that's funny.
Polls in group chat.
That's funny. Yes.
Yep.
Really stretch that Apple Intelligence implementation.
It's so good. I'm so stoked about it.
It's funny.
I watched all of it. Yeah. I watched all of it. There was a few things that were kind of interesting to me in terms of just like AI utility, because they're really stepping hard towards security with a lot of their features. Like every single feature that they announced with AI, they were like, oh, and by the way, you can turn on the fact that AI, the data used to create whatever it is that you're creating will not be fed to Apple or to ChatGPT. And I was like, yeah, that's how you do it. As for the features themselves, a lot of things I was like, okay, like this is kind of Android coded again, like the backgrounds for group chats, the transparent icons on the screen. I was like, come on, guys. Like, I understand that you're operating on Apple time. They've had this for years. WhatsApp has had this for years. That being said, I'm not gonna go ahead and look a gift horse in the mouth. I'll take whatever advancements I can get. A lot of the features that they were talking about with the actual, like, what was it? The Tacoma, whatever it is that their new iOS coming out is called. The spotlight function of being able to just automatically prompt out pretty much whatever you want to do with a task. Like, let's say you want to send an email, you just say send email, and then it tells you like, hey, what do you want to say? Who do you want to send it to? What's the title? What do you want to say? And then like it's like you never go into the mail app. It just literally just does it all right there. Yeah. Yeah, what iOS, like, what, 26? Yeah, man. Exactly. I don't have a car that can do CarPlay. Neither mine or my wife's car can do CarPlay, so I'm just I was like, I skipped the entire feature. I was There's reason why. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Yep. I believe it. I wish I could get it. Yeah. Yeah, like the odometers and everything. Yeah. Babe, you okay? Oh. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Car play. For sure. They had a feature. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, the wallet on your phone for certain models is going to be your key coming up soon. So if you have like a Polestar or any of these other cars that are like coming, yeah, to unlock the car and everything, that's going to be done through your Apple Wallet. So anything to get rid of the keys that I have in my pocket, honestly, because I feel like those things kill my freaking butt and or thigh anytime I have them on my person. It's the worst, but they're necessary for security. I get it, but at the same time, I don't. Well, because I'm thinking like if you're doing some kind of token based authentication, it's like an easy solve for any form of like stealing or anything. But then if somebody gets your phone, and then there's also like does the actual company itself monitor that token system, or is it being done through a third party? If it's being done through a third party, are they actually monitoring who has access to those tokens, or is it like something that where they're susceptible to having a leak, and then people are just like coming to their parking lot and all the cars are gone? Yeah, it's token based. Yeah. Near field. Oh yeah. I guess that's a quick fix. Yeah. God, people who put 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, but yeah. Why are they sociopaths? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll save that for the next podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. And they start costing less. That'd be great. Well, gentlemen, ladies.
German.
Letters.
Yes, finally. With that. Okay, I got it. I know this
finally.
part. I know this part.
Wow.
Check out all the stuff in the doobly-doo. All the YouTubes and stuff. Anthony's got a bunch of new videos on his channel. Definitely check those out at Bordeman. Yeah, new shorts. Doing. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. You got to send me that. Oh, you didn't let me know that you resent it. I was waiting for you to resend. Yeah. If it's up there, I'll put it on there. Well, not in the doobly-doo. It's in the.
Good night, gentlemen. Good night, gentlemen.
Yes. Y'all have a wonderful week. Check out all this stuff. We'll catch you in the next one.
Peace.